Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So, you guys are more than welcome to join us. So I did channel a lot yesterday, y'all. First of all, I kept hearing the words honor and respect, honor and respect. And so as I was reading the Bible yesterday, I came across a Bible verse. And it's Romans 13:7. It says, pay to all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed, respect to whom respect is owed, honor to whom honor is owed. So I feel like that there are some people that owe somebody something out here. I really feel like that there are some people that, you know, are in karmic debt to somebody out here. Somebody, you know, has already paid their karmic dues. And so this is like, you know, like karmic energies, you know, like siphoning off of, you know, like somebody. So yeah, like whoever these people are, they don't know, you know, that, yeah, like somebody has paid off their karmic dues, you know, their karmic debt. And so these people, you know, like trying to siphon off of, you know, like somebody in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that they're trying to siphon off of somebody, you know, they don't know that they have to pay up. So there could be some people, you know, that could be about to find out that they have to pay up. Because there is, yeah, somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like they keep playing in somebody's energy. In whatever way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, that, yeah, like they're playing in somebody's energy. It's also giving me too, you know, like people, you know, like trying to, you know, like play on somebody's top. You could be seeing the angel number 404, 211, 202, 711, 911, 123, 1234. You could be seeing 000 a lot. You could be seeing 333 a lot. A lot of signs and synchronicities at this time. But somebody definitely needs to know that they, you know, yeah, like have, you know, like protection, you know, like on all sides of them. And I feel like that, yeah, like it's masculine energy protection. It's giving me, you know, like somebody, you know, like being surrounded by their spiritual security. So I feel like the, yeah, like somebody's like a, you know, like a big deal. Somebody's, you know, like very bold, very brave, very courageous. You know, it's giving me, you know, like in the physical world, you know, somebody that's very important, you know, yeah, like they would have security, you know, for their protection. So, you know, in the spirit realm, yeah, somebody, you know, has, yeah, a spiritual, you know, security around them. But, you know, yeah, I feel like that, you know, like, yeah, even on the physical realm, yeah, the spiritual security, you know, is, yeah, physically, you know, like protecting somebody. There's also somebody that's about to get a second chance at something. Either this was a missed opportunity. It could be due to, you know, them, you know, like not, you know, being awakened to this opportunity, or, you know, somebody, you know, like just wasn't ready or prepared, you know, for this opportunity. So somebody definitely is about to get a second chance at it. So let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. Holy Spirit. The single card flipped over. So somebody, you know, could be single at this time. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have like a lone wolf personality. or somebody, you know, they just like to be by themselves, or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, is good by themselves. So, you know, either way, whether somebody's single or whether somebody, you know, is in a relationship, you know, yeah, like they're good all by themselves. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they're never alone. Mm-hmm. So somebody, you know, is feeling alone, just know that, yeah, like you're not alone. Mm-hmm. Wow. I feel like somebody also thought, you know, like the grass was greener on the other side. And I feel like that the grass on the other side, you know, is dying. So somebody, you know, switched sides, or, you know, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, they thought that it would be better, you know, to go to the other side. And they're finding out that, yeah, like that grass on the other side is dying out, you know, to the point to where, you know, yeah, like it's never going to grow back, you know. I don't know if somebody, you know, is trying to, you know, like come back, you know, to somebody's side. They want somebody, you know, to, yeah, like sow seeds in them, you know, yeah, pour water on them, you know, so that they can grow. But it's something about, yeah, people, you know, yeah, like looking at somebody, you know, in a certain way. I feel like, yeah, like somebody, there's people that didn't know that somebody was a seed, you know. And somebody, you know, yeah, like pours into themselves. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, loving themselves, you know. Somebody's on their self-love tour. Somebody's loving themselves, you know. Somebody has recognized their self-worth. Somebody has boundaries. Somebody has standards. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, you know, is in a relationship. Maybe somebody, you know, is about to be, you know, become single out here. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. You know, if somebody's single, you know, and it's you know, like and maybe, you know, like going back to the second chance at something. So this is like a twin flame or a soulmate. So there could be, you know, like a twin flame or soulmate, you know, that somebody, you know, could be having a second chance at. Or this could be a job, you know, this could be, you know, like something, you know, that somebody, you know, has wanted, you know, but maybe, you know, the Most High God felt like that somebody, you know, wasn't, you know, like ready for it. I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, like they're ready for it now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, divine timing is at play. Mm-hmm. But this came out in the reverse. I usually don't take them in the reverse. So somebody definitely, yeah, they're out of time, or they wasted too much time out here. But divine timing definitely, yeah, is at play. So something is, you know, like, yeah, like it's the right time for somebody. I don't know. It could be the right time for somebody to be single, you know? Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. 6 o'clock could be significant. Something about half and half. Somebody, you know, could like, you know, like to put half and half, you know, like in their coffee or their tea. Or something about, yeah, like 50-50. So, I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be about to meet somebody halfway. Or that's what, you know, the Most High God, you know, had told somebody, you know, in the past. You know, like, look, meet me halfway, you know. And then, yeah, we'll see, you know, like, yeah, like if you're ready, you know, for this again, once you meet me halfway. I feel like somebody, you know, is meeting, you know, like the Most High God halfway. Or somebody, you know, could be, you know, like ready to meet somebody halfway. I don't know, somebody could be at a distance from somebody. Because, like, meeting halfway is like, you know, like, meet me, you know, like, halfway. So, somebody, you know, I don't know. Somebody, you know, is in Florida. Somebody else is in Texas. So halfway, I don't know, would be like, I guess, Mississippi, Alabama. I don't know. Something like that. So something about some kids could be significant, you know. So this is like, you know, people co-parenting, you know. And so, yeah, they live in 2 different states. And so when it's time to pass off, you know, like the kids, you know, yeah, meet me halfway. But the grass ain't greener on the other side came out in the reverse. So, yeah. In the upright, yeah, like the grass is greener. But in the reverse, yeah, it ain't green. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, finding out that the grass ain't greener on the other side. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of green out here. The color green could be significant. Something about some money. Mm-hmm. So maybe, you know, somebody, yeah, went to the other side thinking, you know, that they were going to, you know, get lucky when it came to, you know, like some money. Or that's, yeah, what people, you know, look at somebody like an ATM and that's over, you know. Mm-hmm. Hornswoggler. What the heck is a hornswoggler? That's what I just heard, a hornswoggler. I've never heard that word a day in my life. Let's look into, yeah, what this hornswoggler is. To hornswoggle is to get the better of someone by cheating or deception. So somebody, could have been trying to get the better of somebody by cheating or deceiving them. But going back to, the Bible verse that, that we read, somebody owes somebody something out here. Somebody, could like smoke marijuana, something about grass. I don't know, somebody, could call marijuana grass. Give me one more, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody's made some type of bad decisions in their life out here. Somebody's made some type of bad decisions. Somebody doesn't know what to do now. I don't know, if like somebody, was trying to deceive somebody so that somebody, like would be, indecisive. They wouldn't know what to do. But somebody definitely, missed a lot of opportunities out here. Or that could be, what I was picking up on as far as, like some type of missed opportunities. Somebody's going to have, like a second chance at it. It could be a lot of opportunities. Because it's a lot of doors, on this card. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody, is going to have some type of choices out here. I just feel like that somebody, like needs to, like be alert, when it comes, like to, all these choices. But somebody, they could have, thought the grass was greener on the other side. So this is like somebody, like that somebody, was dating, and so, they went to the other side because, they saw all, whoever it is, glittering, and they thought it was gold, But, they possibly, could find out that, like all the glitters ain't gold. So somebody, could find out something is fake. Or some people are fake. Now somebody, wants to go back, to the, like the real side. Why is a single card here? I just heard every single time. So something about every single time. I don't know. Maybe every single time somebody, decides, like to go to the other side, whatever the other side is, they get bad results. Give me another one. We got the disappointed card. So somebody definitely could be, about to be disappointed out here. Or somebody, they're tired of, like their expectations not being met, Somebody, could be tired, of, lowering their standards, Because somebody definitely, they deserve high-hanging fruit, Maybe somebody, like try to act like that they were a high-hanging fruit, but like they're really a low-hanging fruit. So somebody, trying to act like that, like they're, high vibrational, but they're really low vibrational. So be aware, of, like low vibrational people. Wow. But something about, like somebody, like disappointed because they're out of time. Or somebody, could be disappointed because, like somebody, like wasted a lot of somebody's time out here. But we got the Ancestors card. It came out in the reverse. So I don't know. Somebody, could be being abandoned by their ancestors out here. I don't know. Somebody, could be disappointed in their ancestors, or somebody's ancestors are disappointed in them. But with the ancestors coming out in the reverse, somebody's ancestors definitely, could be disappointed in them. Somebody's ancestors definitely, could be abandoning them. This is like somebody, yeah, keeps going, to the other side. And, like the ancestors are on the opposite side that the person, the side that they're going to. And so, yeah, like somebody's ancestors is like, we not about to keep, protecting you, from, going to that side, and you keep, being disappointed. So, yeah, like how about, you just be on your own. Ooh. So, yeah. Somebody didn't want to meet somebody halfway. Or somebody, they didn't want to meet their ancestors halfway. So I don't know. There could be somebody, that, like they, weren't listening, like to, like their ancestors. But it has something to do with, like somebody, like thinking the grass is greener on the other side. This is like somebody's ancestors telling them, like, the grass ain't greener over there. It's just a mirage. It's just an illusion. And somebody's like, oh, well, I'm gonna find out. And so like they find out, and then they come back. And the ancestors are like, look, you can't keep going over there. Every time you go over there, it's just gonna be a mirage. It's gonna be an illusion. And somebody keeps going over there. And so somebody's ancestors is like, look, we can't do nothing else with it. You ain't listening. You hard headed. So somebody's ancestors just fall back. I don't know. Somebody's ancestors, could have told somebody like, look, the grass is greener where you're at. Stay there. Somebody possibly, they thought, because they saw the grass and they thought it was greener. So and then they go over there and they find out that it ain't nothing but weeds, ain't nothing but chaff. So the weed, so the wheat is being separated from the chaff out here. So something about like somebody being set apart from somebody or some people, or somebody being removed. From somebody or some people that, waste their time, what is it? The hornswogglers, But we got being tested. So somebody, could be being tested out here. Or somebody, they were trying to test the waters. Now, like they're drowning in the waters because they didn't know how deep it was. This is also too, like, cause y'all see how it's question marks in the bubble. So this is like, which way do I go? Which door, do I, go through? Somebody didn't listen. Somebody didn't listen. The grass is greener. I feel like like some stuff was in somebody's face, like right there, and they still, went somewhere else, did something else. Now they want some protection that they don't have. So I don't know somebody, because this is like placing blame. So I don't know if somebody, is trying to place blame on their ancestors, or trying to place blame, on other people. It's raining. That's a raincoat. Yeah, it's raining. It's raining on somebody. So it's raining. So somebody, is going through some type of storm, and they're like expecting, like their ancestors, like to save them. Or I don't know, they could be expecting somebody to save them. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a D, a E, a R, or a C. Something about some credit. I don't know, somebody, could be disappointed in their credit. Or something about, somebody happened to give credit where credit's due, but it goes back to, the Bible verse that we read. Pay to all who is owed to them, taxes whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed, respect to whom respect is owed, honor to whom honor is owed. Why is this many doors here? We got the good luck, good karma card. So somebody definitely is about to receive some good luck or some good karma out here. Or somebody, like, this is like, like people, like, trying to stay attached to somebody, because of some good stuff, that could be going on in somebody's life. But yeah, it goes back to, like somebody, done paid off, like their karmic dues, their karmic debt, to have, the good stuff that's happening in their life. And so whoever, is trying to siphon off of it, whoever's trying to stay attached because of it, they got to pay. People, need to know that, like, you got to pay to be up in people's energy. You got to pay to be up on, playing on people's tops, deceiving people. But, people, that, like, that they really, are low vibrational energies, they don't think like that. They don't think, what goes around comes around. Yep. Somebody could be a Pisces or Aries, or a Pisces, Aries cusper. Why is this disappointed? Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. Somebody, could be disappointed, when it comes to, like some finances out here. Somebody could be a single parent out here. But it's something about, like somebody, like owing somebody. Somebody definitely is about to receive something. This could be, like the missed opportunity or the second chance at something. Because if y'all see, it's like a hand, a big hand. It's giving me, like the hand of God, like presenting something to somebody. But maybe, somebody, like just wasn't ready to receive it. Somebody, is ready to receive it out here. But it's something about, it's time, for, like somebody or some people to pay up. This is giving me too, like somebody disappointed because, they could be trying to bring forth some type of offering, like to, like, some ancestors or, like some passed over people, and, like they're not accepting it. But something about, like somebody, like, all or nothing is what I just heard. So, all bets could be off. Now, it's no longer 50-50. It's, like all or nothing. So, we got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So, somebody, could be in this High Priestess energy out here. Y'all see this person has a scroll. So somebody is the keeper of something out here. I don't know, a keeper of secrets. Or somebody feels like that somebody's keeping secrets. Or like somebody, like they're, like the protector of something, some information. But like the High Priestess, like they are, tapped in, to the spirit realm. Whether good or bad. So I don't know. Somebody, could have went to, like a dark High Priestess, or there's a dark High Priestess, that, could be trying to bring forth some type of offering, and it's not being accepted. Something about, like somebody placing some blame on a High Priestess. This could also be, too, like a side chick or a side dude. So, I don't know. Something about a side chick or a side dude is significant. Somebody trying to blame a High Priestess for why, their spiritual team abandoned them. Or why they feel like, like some stuff, is happening in their life. But like, if you're if you're trying to hornswoggle, like a High Priestess, somebody that's tapped in, why would you not think, that, like stuff wouldn't happen, I say it all the time, like everybody ain't to be played with, you can't play on everybody's top. You can't hornswoggle everybody, Some people, they're favored by God, they're chosen ones, they're earth angels, they're star seeds, they're seers, they're light workers, A lot of people, they look at those type of people as dark people. But, it's just surface, because the fact of the matter is, the Bible, it does say stuff, about, like mediums and things of that nature. But it also talks about, like spiritual gifts. So I just feel like people, like they should, like consult the Most High God before, like they judge. Because, people take one thing from the Bible and it's like, oh, you're going to hell because of this, but like they only take that part, and tell somebody that they're going to hell. They don't read, everything else. So, but we got the Nine of Swords. So somebody definitely is all up in their head. Somebody, yeah, they can't sleep. I don't know, somebody, is, like, trying to infiltrate somebody's dreams. Or somebody, like, they could have paid, like a practitioner or something, to, mess with somebody's energy. I don't know, somebody, could wake up at a certain time every day. Or somebody, like they're being woke up. I don't know, somebody, could be going through, like an awakening out here. But somebody definitely, they can't sleep. And I feel like because, like they've been, like blaming, placing some type of blame. This could be, like about their, like what's going on in their life. I don't know. There could be some dark ancestors, that, like, could be, like causing chaos, disturbing somebody's peace out here. So this is like somebody, like trying to bring forth some type of offering and it's not accepted because, you gonna get what you asked for. What goes around comes around. We got the Chariot. So somebody definitely is about to move forward out here. I don't know. Somebody can't sleep unless they smoke some marijuana. Or maybe somebody, like they need to smoke some marijuana. I don't know if it's to sleep or, if it's like, like to calm their nerves. Or maybe somebody don't need to smoke it. Something about somebody smoking in the car. Maybe somebody, they can't sleep. So, they sit in the car and they smoke. Or, or somebody, wants some beef over, a car. I don't know. There's also somebody that definitely, could be about to do some time. So this could be, like in spiritual jail or physical jail. Or somebody, that did some time, like in physical jail. But we got the Five of Swords. So somebody, was trying to defeat somebody. And, now they're defeated. Yep. We got the Two of Wands. So, a plan. Something about, moving forward with a plan. But this is also giving me too, like God's plan. So I feel like God's plan definitely is in effect for somebody's life out here regardless. I don't know if somebody or some people, were trying to, disrupt God's plan, but we talked about that, yesterday? Yeah, we got the Horseshoe card. So we got the 4-leaf clover. We got the horseshoe. The horseshoe. So something about, good luck charms, I don't know. Somebody, could carry around good luck charms. I don't know. People, look at somebody like a good luck charm, but it goes back to, like people, like, wanting to stay attached to somebody, But, they don't know that they got to pay up. And I feel like, there's somebody that got to pay up heavy with this Ace of Pentacles. But there's somebody or some people that, like they're, like, they're disappointed. And it has something to do with, like somebody's good luck or good karma. Or they're about to be. Somebody definitely, has protection. They're very protected out here. Something about, like somebody protecting some money. Or, like somebody, needs to protect, like their health and their wealth. Something about, like somebody, like planning, to, like, try to, like thwart, or let me not say thwart, but, like planning to, like, to stop somebody, from receiving some type of good luck or good karma. Or that's what they've been trying to do. But yeah, when it comes to, yeah, like success, yeah, somebody knows that, yeah, like it's up to them, you know, in order to, yeah, like be successful out here. So I don't know if somebody's disappointed because, yeah, they think, you know, that, yeah, stuff comes easy, but it goes back to, yeah, the hornswoggle or the hornswoggler. Somebody trying to hornswoggle. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have a caring spouse out here, or maybe somebody's about to receive a caring spouse. Somebody definitely is about to receive some type of unique opportunity out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like disappointed because, yeah, like their life is like the opposite of somebody. So, yeah, they're not getting good luck or karma. Good karma. Yeah, they're not protected, you know. Yeah, they don't realize that, yeah, like success in their future is like up to them, you know. Something about, yeah, like somebody not having a caring spouse, or that's what somebody or some people want for somebody, you know, to have some type of bad luck, some type of bad karma. Yeah. So somebody, you know, is being told, yeah, to stay cautious. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team, yeah, like trying to, you know, like caution them. So somebody didn't take heed to some type of caution or some type of warning out here. Mm-hmm. It says, beware the deceit of tricksters, as risky paths can lead to downfall. Mm-hmm. So there's somebody or some people that, yeah, have some type of plan. They're walking around with trickster spirits. You know, they could be trying to, yeah, get somebody, you know, to get on some type of risky path that could lead to their downfall. So just be aware, because somebody definitely is about to have a second chance at something out here. So maybe that's what they don't want. Somebody, you know, to have a second chance at something. Mm-hmm. We got the Queen rising in the reverse. So yeah, whoever this is, they're low vibrational. Somebody, yeah, they're disappointed, they're jealous, and it could have something to do, you know, with them, yeah, like not stepping into their power or not being praised, you know, or yeah, like not coming up. Or somebody, yeah, like wants some type of spotlight and they're not in the spotlight. Or that's what somebody or some people want. They don't want somebody to step into their power. They don't want somebody to be praised. They don't want somebody to come up. They don't want somebody to have some type of spotlight out here. But somebody, yeah, is about to receive some honor. Somebody's about to receive some respect. I feel like the, yeah, there definitely is some respect that's about to be put on somebody's name. Mm-hmm. Don't this person, like Jay, just look like they're up to no good? It looks like the, yeah, like something, you know, has taken over this person, like some type of entity or something. Yeah, like some type of dark entity. They could be causing, you know, like somebody, yeah, to like have, you know, like nightmares or sleepless nights, or just be aware, you know, of, yeah, like trickster spirits. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. There's some type of relationship that is done out here. Mm-hmm. It's time for somebody to move on. So I don't know. Maybe somebody, you know, is about to, yeah, find out some information, you know, that's going to, you know, disappoint them. But yeah, that's going to be the turning point as far as, you know, like somebody realizing that it's time to move on. Mm-hmm. Something definitely could be causing somebody, you know, like anxiety, depression out here. Mm-hmm. Or maybe that's why, yeah, because the single card came out in the reverse. So yeah, that's why somebody, you know, could be single, you know, because yeah, they already done learned some type of lesson. Mm-hmm. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody or some people having some type of trashy behaviors or some type of trashy thinking. So be aware of, yeah, some people, you know, yeah, like trying to, you know, like lead somebody to their downfall. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, like your thoughts, your actions at this time. Mm-hmm. Because it's, yeah, it's time, you know, to move forward. Or yeah, somebody, you know, is in the process of moving forward, you know, yeah, progressing. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could be going through a renewal out here. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there's promising times ahead. Or somebody, yeah, somebody knows that. Mm-hmm. But there goes, yeah, it's raining. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, would benefit, you know, with like cleansing. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's tears. But I've said it before. that, yeah, like somebody's ancestors, they don't like, you know, when, yeah, like somebody cries out here. But yeah, I mean, you know, crying, yeah, like it's healing. So maybe somebody needs to, you know, like cry. I don't know, somebody definitely, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been being treated like trash out here. Mm-hmm. Wow. But it goes back to, yeah, like, you know, like people, you know, yeah, like mistreating, you know, like somebody, or, you know, yeah, like not honoring who somebody is, or, you know, yeah, like not being thankful and grateful, you know, for the stuff, you know, that somebody, you know, has done for them, treating somebody like trash, and thinking, yeah, like that they're not going to have to pay up. Mm-hmm. We got the ascending card that came out in the reverse. So somebody's descending out here. Somebody's leveling down. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. In the upright, yeah, somebody's ascending. Somebody's leveling up. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some type of promotion. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's progress. So going back to the beginning, you know, so yeah, when I was picked up, you know, like somebody's ancestors was like, yeah, well, just meet me halfway. I feel like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like has met, you know, like their ancestors, you know, like more than halfway. Mm-hmm. But it definitely, yeah, could be time, you know, to, yeah, like move on from something, you know, and continue, you know, to, yeah, like level up out here. But something about a friend. Because I keep seeing this friend card. So something about a friend. Or maybe, yeah, somebody needs to move on from, yeah, like a friend, or, you know, like, yeah, like some toxic karmic people. I don't know, somebody's friend could pass away. So maybe that's who, you know, I was picking up on, as far as, you know, like somebody having protection around them, you know. It could be a masculine energy for somebody. Mm-hmm. But yeah, somebody, it's time, you know, for, yeah, something to be over with. Because, yeah, somebody's table is already prepared for them. So, yeah, it's been prepared for them in the presence of their enemies. So somebody's cup is about to overfloweth out here. But it's time, yeah. Somebody, yeah. It's time to move on from somebody or some people. Or, yeah, that's why somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, could realize why they're single. Because, yeah, people are weird. People are crazy. But somebody's self-absorbed out here. Somebody's definitely, yeah, full of excuses, or it's just people. Somebody's uncommitted out here. Somebody likes to overconsume things, or, yeah, be aware, you know, of, yeah, like those, you know, like those energies, those trickster spirits, you know, like trying to get somebody to go down a risky path, you know, to, yeah, that leads to, you know, like their downfall. Mm-hmm. Somebody's impatient. Somebody's unrealistic. We got gluttony on this card. So, yeah, that's one of the 7 deadly sins. Ooh. So with this table being at the end, yeah, somebody's God's plan, yeah, is in effect, yeah. God, one of God's promises, you know. And yeah, it is, you know, somebody's table is going to be prepared for them in the presence of their enemies, but somebody's table is already prepared for them in the presence of their enemies. So whoever this is that could be disappointed, they could be disappointed because, yeah, they could be somebody's enemy out here. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody, you know, like jumping ship, you know, thinking, you know, that, yeah, like, you know, them jumping ship, swimming to the other ship, you know, yeah, it's going to be better, you know. And then somebody, you know, yeah, they don't realize, yeah, that they done jumped into open water, and it's all type of sharks, you know, circling in between, you know, yeah, the two ships. But they were just so stuck on, you know, getting to the other ship because it just looked so bigger. It just looked so better. All right. We got watching. So there could be, you know, yeah, like a lot of people that could be watching somebody. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be on social media. You know, there could be a lot of people, you know, that could be watching somebody on social media. I feel like that there's a lot of people that could be disappointed, you know, when they watch somebody, you know, whether it be in person or, you know, like on social media. Because it's something about, yeah, like somebody being successful. This could be, yeah, like a coworker, you know, at somebody's job, watching them every day, you know. But yeah, like you could be just successful as the person that you're watching if you stop watching, you know, the person that you're watching, you know, and yeah, put that energy into, yeah, like your own work. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they steady be watching somebody. And I feel like yeah, these people are about to watch somebody receive this table, you know, that, yeah, has already been prepared for them. We got a drama king. So there's a drama king out here. So yeah, masculine energy. I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be watching somebody be in some type of drama, or somebody watch somebody be in some type of drama. But something about, yeah, on social media, I don't know. Something definitely, yeah, could disappoint somebody. Or yeah, like it has already disappointed somebody. This could be like in the past, you know. And so yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they could have, you know, like, yeah, separated from whoever this is, you know, ended it with whoever this is. Or this could be a present person. So it's kind of like, yeah, when somebody, you know, sees something disappointing, or yeah, hears something disappointing, yeah, they possibly, yeah, could go from, you know, being in a relationship to single. Or somebody, yeah, could realize why they're single. But it could be, yeah, like the Most High God, you know, yeah, they want somebody, you know, to be, yeah, like on their path with a divine counterpart. So for somebody, yeah, somebody's not going to be single anymore. But something about, yeah, like some drama over some money out here. And yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is feeling very uncomfortable out here. It definitely could have something to do with some type of drama. I don't know, but there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, feel very uncomfortable when it comes to, yeah, like them watching somebody. Because it gives me, yeah, like every time, you know, yeah, like they, you know, try to use somebody, abuse somebody, mistreat somebody, yeah, like there's a new door, you know, that, yeah, like appears for somebody. So, yeah, like, you know, the more, you know, the, yeah, like people, you know, play on somebody's top, play on somebody's energy, yeah, the more, you know, the, yeah, like good stuff happens to somebody. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are losing power, credibility, and respect. So somebody, you know, is, yeah, they're about to gain power, credibility, respect, honor. Yeah, it's the pride before the fall. But I feel like that there's somebody or some people, you know, that could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, like cause somebody to fall out here. Or I don't know, somebody, you know, like trying to get somebody, you know, like to take the fall for something. But that ain't happening. We got a drama queen as well. So there's a drama king, drama queen. But yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, like they're full of drama. These are people that can walk around and say they're king and queen, you know, but yeah, like kings and queens, you know, yeah, they don't bring drama, you know, into the castle, you know. Emperors and empresses, they don't bring drama, you know, to you know, yeah, you know, yeah, like their empire. So, whoever this is, yeah, they want to know why this is happening. So I feel like it's time for somebody to find out why some stuff is happening. So yeah, they want to know why they're losing power, credibility, and respect. Yeah, one reason is because they continue to watch other people or somebody else, you know? It's like somebody, you know, yeah, like they going back to the job situation. So yeah, there's an employee, you know, that watches another employee all day. And so yeah, they're not being productive. They don't get no work done. And so then yeah, like they, you know, the boss has watched them for a week. You know, and yeah, they haven't done anything, you know, to bring, you know, productivity to the company. So the boss pulls them in the office and it's like, yeah, so what's up with you? You know, I see that your numbers, you know, are really, really down. What's going on? You know, and so the first thing that they want to say is, well, why am I in the office? What did I do? You know, I wasn't causing chaos, havoc, and pandemonium, but, you know, yeah, they wasn't bringing no productivity into, you know, yeah, the company. So, yeah, that's why they're in there. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like causing some type of drama, then trying to act like, that, like they weren't causing the drama, they weren't trying to be deceitful or whatever, placing blame on other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There definitely is somebody that thinks they're unsuspecting out here. So it could be whoever this drama king is. It could be whoever this is that's disappointed, because yeah, they're not unsuspecting. So I feel like somebody knows what's going on. There's also somebody or some people that definitely judge somebody because people said that somebody was not to be trusted. So these could be people watching somebody, and then running back telling somebody like, yeah, don't trust them. Going back to, when I was picking up on, like somebody, could be into spirituality, somebody, could have some type of spiritual gifts, but people mistake spiritual gifts with, the dark side, whatever. They got to take that up with God. But God is in the midst. And so, somebody, is watching somebody on social media. And they see, somebody with some tarot cards. And the first thing they run back and say is, oh, no, you don't trust them because, they be using them tarot cards. And you know what they say about them tarot cards, Yeah. Yeah. So something about, like somebody, trying to cause somebody to miss out on opportunity, or, somebody missed out on an opportunity. But, somebody's about to have a second chance at it. Somebody's disappointed about it. But divine timing is at play. Yeah. Whoever this drama king is, that done, got a drama queen involved, or a drama queen done got a drama king involved, or, they done got multiple people involved, they act superior. So, just because, they walk around saying that they're the queen and king of something, they think that they're superior. They think that they're too full of themselves, or they are too full of themselves, or there is somebody or some people that feel like that somebody, acts superior, they're too full of themselves. So they could have, try to humble somebody, only for these people to be humbled, only for these people to be losing power, credibility, and respect. I don't know if they, somebody's disappointed because, they thought by now somebody, would lose power, credibility, and respect. Somebody would fall. And I feel like that, somebody, is gaining power, credibility, and respect. Somebody's rising out here. Somebody's being told, don't apologize for what you know. Especially when it comes to, your wisdom and knowledge. So somebody or some people are disappointed by what somebody knows. I don't feel like it's secrets. We got the high priestess. We saw the high priestess. So something about, when we saw the scroll. So somebody is a keeper of something, protector of something. Wisdom and knowledge, But wisdom and knowledge that, a lot of other people, they can't acquire. Yep. So somebody definitely could have been trying to cover up something out here. Or somebody, was trying to cover up for somebody. They're no longer going to be able to cover for somebody or cover up for somebody. Or, somebody's ancestors is no longer, protecting somebody or some people. But we got the answer is coming. So somebody needs to know that, there is an answer that is coming. I don't know, somebody or some people, they're, they thought, that, like it was just a cover up, they're not really, a high priestess. They're not really, who they are, they're not really a doctor, they just walk around, with the stethoscope and, with the doctor's coat on, But it's something about, like regardless, of, how people look at somebody, they can't deny the wisdom and knowledge that somebody has. And somebody, don't need to apologize, for what they know. There's somebody or some people that were lured into a situation. So, So, and now they're feeling uncomfortable. Now they're losing power, credibility, and respect. And now they're about to fall. And, their pride goes before the fall. So, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, things will change soon. I'm also picking up too, yeah, with like the lured into the bad situation. So going back to, yeah, like the 50-50, you know. So somebody's answer is like, meet us halfway, you know. And yeah, like we'll do the rest, you know. So yeah, somebody, you know, could have been lured into a bad situation in the past, you know. But yeah, somebody did, you know, whatever they needed to do, you know, to, yeah, like get out of it, you know. And maybe it was just in time. So somebody possibly could realize that they should have listened out here. So it could be the person, you know, that could be disappointed, or yeah, somebody, you know, could be disappointed at somebody, you know, because yeah, they could have, you know, given somebody, you know, like some type of advice. So somebody realizes that they should have listened. I don't know, somebody's planning, you know, to yeah, like you know, like try to reach out to somebody, you know, and yeah, like tell somebody like, oh, I should have listened or whatever. But yeah, because we got begging and pleading. So I don't know if somebody, you know, is gonna come in begging and pleading, or something about, yeah, like somebody begging and pleading for, you know, like some type of mercy. I don't know, somebody, you know, could have, you know, yeah, like yeah, like some dark spirits around them, you know, and yeah, like they don't want no more smoke. I don't know, something about, yeah, somebody begging and pleading for mercy. I don't know, somebody, you know, could have been trying to cover up, you know, like some type of staged accident out here. Or somebody, you know, was trying to stage some type of accident, you know, and yeah, like now they're all up in their head. They can't stop thinking about it, but at the same time, yeah, like it didn't work. But be aware, you know, yeah, because I don't like this Two of Wands with this like the plan. Something about the FBI. So the FBI can be involved. And it has something to do with, yeah, a staged accident. Something about, yeah, when it's raining. Rain in a car. Something about, I don't know, a car wreck, or, you know, something about, yeah, when it's raining in a car. This is also giving me too, you know, like, yeah, ambulance energy. Somebody, yeah, crying in the car. Something about Friday. Today is Friday. Because I'm hearing when Red asked Debo, no, when Debo snatched Red's chain. And Debo says, my grandma gave me that chain. And then, you know, he's running to the car, and then Smokey said, yeah, he gonna cry when you get in the car. Something about a chain snatcher. Snatching chains. I don't know. Maybe somebody should have listened to, you know, like their grandmother, or, you know, like an elder. But something about, yeah, going back, you know, to, yeah, like giving credit where credit's due, you know. And the Bible, it does say, you know, like honor, you know, yeah, like your elders. Honor, you know, like your parents, you know. But we got racking up karma. So somebody definitely is begging for mercy, or somebody's about to be begging for mercy. Yeah, they're racking up karma. But it also goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they didn't know that they had to pay up, and they're still racking up karma. So we got eye-opening situation. So somebody's eyes could be opening up to some type of situation. Well, on the card it says eye-opening information. But somebody's eye could be opening up to, you know, like some type of situation. But somebody could be about to receive some eye-opening information. Or somebody should have listened to some eye-opening information. to the B to the I keeps flipping over. So the F to the B to the I definitely, yeah, could be involved. We got people are telling on them. So people's telling on somebody. So that could be a part of somebody's karma. That could be a part of, yeah, how somebody, you know, yeah, has to pay up. But, yeah, somebody, you know, is looking at somebody like a rat, a tattletale, a snitch. So we got, what do you know? So I don't know if somebody, you know, is planning, you know, to, yeah, ask somebody what do they know. Or something about, yeah, like somebody being questioned. I don't know. I feel like somebody, you know, somebody, yeah, they know wisdom and knowledge. They don't know what was happening down the street, around the corner, across town. We got an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart. Maybe, you know, whoever this Aquarius is, maybe somebody or some people feel like that, you know, they should have listened to an Aquarius. We got a Taurus. We got a Sagittarius. So you could be a Taurus or Sagittarius and have, or there's a Taurus or Sagittarius involved, or you could have Taurus or Sagittarius in your chart. We got 10 days. So something, you know, could happen within the next 10 days out here. We got an Aries. So you could be an Aries or have Aries in your chart, or there's an Aries involved. We got a Libra. So you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, or there's a Libra involved. There definitely is some type of legal situation. We got a cousin. So somebody's cousin could be involved. We got a Gemini. We got a Pisces. We got a friend. We got an aunt. But it goes back to, yeah, somebody or some people being lured into a bad situation. Why is it should have listened here? Divine intervention. So I don't know. Somebody should have listened to the divine, or yeah, like somebody, you know, should have listened, you know, like to some type of, you know, like eye-opening information. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like given somebody or some people some eye-opening information, but they chose, yeah, to stay, you know, with their eyes closed, or something about, yeah, the blind leading the blind. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that don't have no integrity out here. So somebody's people did some stuff, yeah, behind somebody's back, or yeah, because like integrity, you know, it's like doing the right thing when nobody's looking. So yeah, some people, they didn't do the right thing even when nobody was looking. But guess who was looking? God. So we got out of options. So somebody's out of options out here. But this is also too, yeah, like the divine intervening, you know, on somebody's behalf. Going back, you know, to, yeah, like somebody having a second chance at something. So somebody, you know, yeah, could be about to have a second chance at something, and there's somebody or some people that, yeah, are out of options. Somebody, you know, could be racking up karma, and a part of it is, yeah, like some type of unpaid bills or debt, or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like having, you know, like a lot of debt, a lot of unpaid bills. I don't know. Maybe that's why somebody, you know, yeah, the horn swallowed somebody, you know. But this is also too, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like just using somebody for money, you know, because they have some type of unpaid bills and debt. So yeah, they want to use somebody for money, you know. But yeah, God knows our hearts. We talked about that the other day. So, you know, you're not, so whoever, so using that as an example, somebody just using somebody, you know, to pay their bills. The intentions, you know, yeah, somebody's heart is, yeah, full of, yeah, yeah, like evil. I mean, who wakes up, you know, in the morning besides, yeah, dark people looking for people to pay their bills or looking for people to use or looking for people to play games with? So we got an earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or there's one involved. But there is, yeah, a storm that's brewing. Heavy Capricorn energy. And there definitely, yeah, is a karmic cycle that is ending. And so, yeah, somebody's being told, you know, like to cut some type of cord. Or it goes back to, yeah, somebody or some people feel like that they should have listened. So somebody, you know, could have told somebody or some people, you know, like to cut the cord on something or cut the cord on some people, you know. And they didn't listen. But yeah, it's about a choice. So there is a karmic cycle that is ending. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to come in begging and pleading, you know. They feel like if they're out of options, they don't have nowhere to turn to. But this could be somebody, you know, that could be refusing to apologize for some stuff that they have done. Refusing, you know, yeah, refuse to apologize. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they sin, but they don't, yeah, repent. I mean, every believer, you know, in the God, yeah, they know what to do, you know. But yeah, like just because, you know, yeah, like we can repent and ask for forgiveness don't mean that you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you know. The whole point is, yeah, like you try to stop doing, you know, the sin, you know, that, yeah, like you were doing, you know. But yeah, again, there is a karmic cycle that is ending out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody staging an accident. So, I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, we're trying to get some money. Somebody, you know, could be disappointed because they were trying to get some money. But we got running out of patience. So, I don't know, somebody's ancestors could be running out of patience. I don't know, the Most High God could be running out of patience. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, remaining patient. So, whoever this message is for, I feel like yeah, like, just remain patient. Because I feel like, yeah, because divine intervention and divine timing is out here. So, yeah, you know, God is in control. God is in control. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody running out of patience because, yeah, like they keep racking up karma. You know, yeah, like they can't sleep. You know, yeah, they're having nightmares. All type of stuff. But whatever they did, yeah, it was about a choice. It was about a choice. But something about, yeah, like somebody falling for something. So, yeah, somebody, you know, falling for being lured into a situation. Now they're stuck. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, try to lure somebody into a situation. Yeah, but the divine, you know, stepped in on somebody's behalf. Yeah, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, admires somebody for not falling into, yeah, the trap. So there is some people that are watching somebody. And, yeah, somebody's being admired for not falling into the trap. So I feel like, yeah, especially with this Two of Wands, just be aware. I don't know, somebody could be trying to figure out, well, what do you know? How did you, you know, yeah, like avoid falling into the trap or whatever. Yeah, it's about a choice. Ain't no secret sauce. I don't know if people trying to, yeah, like trying to find somebody's secret sauce. But somebody could have told some people, it's God. God is my secret sauce, you know? Jesus, you know? They still trying to figure out the secret sauce. Yeah, they're definitely, yeah, it's some people that, yeah, are amazed by somebody's transformation out here as well. I don't know if that's what people, somebody, you know, could be disappointed about, you know. because somebody's being admired, you know, people, you know, are amazed, you know, by somebody. But whoever these people are, they could have breadcrumbed somebody, yeah, treated somebody like trash. You know, they were a bad friend to somebody, bad family member, bad lover, whatever, yeah. But something about, yeah, something taking place in a car. Something about a staged accident. People definitely, yeah, are telling on somebody. So, when it comes to, you know, whoever this message is for, just know that, yeah, you are not the problem. So, yeah, somebody, you know, was trying to, yeah, place some type of blame. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's something about, yeah, somebody, you know, should have listened. So there could have been people, you know, that, yeah, judge somebody based off of, you know, like, yeah, because somebody or some people said that somebody couldn't be trusted. And, yeah, now somebody's finding out that, yeah, the person, you know, that, yeah, they said couldn't be trusted, yeah, is the one that can be trusted. They're not the problem. It's, yeah, other people. But, yeah, they're already racked up karma. They continue to rack up karma, you know. So this is like people, you know, that, yeah, like, so somebody believed, you know, yeah, that somebody couldn't be trusted. So then, you know, they treat somebody a certain type of way based off of what people said. So, yeah, that's not a godly thing to do, you know. Judge ye not, lest ye shall be judged. So, yeah, whoever these people are, they're being judged. They're under judgment, you know. And, yeah, the pride comes before the fall. So we got a spiritual restraining order. So there could be a spiritual restraining order that could be put in place. So not only, you know, yeah, like has somebody, you know, like cut the cord, yeah, the divine has stepped in and also, yeah, put a spiritual restraining order in place. So whoever these people are, yeah, because somebody still has some type of plan, yeah, there's a spiritual restraining order. So yeah, no communication, no contact, you know, yeah, don't watch them, don't speak on them. Or there's already a spiritual restraining order that has been put in place. So yeah, there's somebody or some people that violated it. Possibly, yeah, by using some type of fake accounts to spy on somebody. That's one way. So somebody, yeah, whoever this is, they want somebody to let it go. Or they want, you know, like, yeah, like whatever they have done, they want somebody to, like, let it go. This has something to do with, yeah, somebody refusing to apologize. Or, yeah, it's giving me too, yeah, like the Most High God, you know, yeah, could be telling somebody, like, yeah, let it go. Or somebody's ancestors like, let it go. We got this. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, people know your name. So, yeah, they whoever this is, they thought by now somebody, yeah, would lose credibility, would lose respect. Yeah, somebody's gaining. Somebody mad because people know somebody's name as well. Somebody mad, yeah, because of somebody's change, somebody's transformation, and somebody's going through a renewal. Yeah, somebody, yeah, is about to level up. You could be seeing, yeah, the angel number 555. Yeah, there could be a spiritual restraining order that's been put in place and somebody's trying to astral travel to somebody. Yeah, violation. Somebody trying to astral travel to somebody, trying to figure out what somebody knows. Violation. We got theft by deception. So something about, yeah, like somebody stealing. I don't know. We can have something to do with stealing a car, stealing some property, stealing some money. But this theft by deception is giving me, yeah, like spiritual theft by deception. Yeah, so trying to figure out what somebody knows. This is like, yeah, like going in somebody's Akashic records, you know? Or, yeah, like trying to figure out which door to go in, you know, to, yeah, get some information. But we got staged accident again. So somebody definitely, yeah, stage some type of accident, or be aware of somebody trying to stage some type of accident, or I don't know, somebody's trying to figure out if somebody knows, you know, that they was trying to stage some type of accident. But somebody just needs to be aware. Something about, yeah, somebody trying to cover up a staged accident. This could have something to do, you know, with like a car crash, or this could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody passing away, or somebody, you know, like nearly passing away. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like they were supposed to, but somebody didn't fall into the trap. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they're helping their ancestors to heal by them healing. So why wouldn't, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like receive, you know, like some goodness. Somebody's first or last name could start with an R. We got unexpected news. So somebody could be about to receive some unexpected news out here. Or something unexpected, you know, could happen, you know, on the news. Or somebody, you know, could see something, you know, like, yeah, that they're not expecting on the news. But we got running out of gas. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like running out of gas. This is like running out of energy, running out of patience, running out of time, running out of money. Wow. Something about, yeah, somebody running out of gas as well. So something that could happen, you know, as far as like somebody running out of gas. I don't know if that's a part of, you know, like some type of staged accident. But yeah, when it comes to somebody running out of gas, yeah, the ancestors are in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's ancestors ain't gassing them up. Somebody, yeah, people were gassing somebody up. Or yeah, like they, you know, thought that, yeah, like their ancestors was going to continue to let them, you know, yeah, operate all willy-nilly, you know. It's like, yeah, like somebody's ancestors being embarrassed. You could be seeing the angel number 888. So yeah, remain balanced out here. Continue, you know, to, yeah, create a balance and, you know, maintain it. But every time I see a number 8, because if you turn it this way, it's like the karma symbol. So something about, yeah, karma. Wow. We got a deceitful brother. So somebody's deceitful brother is involved. I don't know, somebody, you know, could receive some unexpected news and it has something to do with a deceitful brother. Somebody's deceitful brother, you know, was lured into a bad situation, or somebody was lured into a bad situation when it comes to their deceitful brother. But somebody, you know, just needs to be aware, because, yeah, there's somebody or some people that want to get close to somebody, but it's only to get information to use against somebody. So be aware. Or that's what somebody or some people told somebody. Yeah, because, yeah, there's somebody or some people that judged somebody because they said that somebody couldn't be trusted. So yeah, they just want to get close to you to get information to use against you. They want to do this, they want to do that. But yeah, with the high priestess, you know, us seeing the high priestess, yeah, the high priestess don't need to get close to nobody to get no information. So whoever these people are, they're under judgment and they're scared. So I feel like somebody needs to be aware, because there could be somebody or some people that do want to get close to somebody, but they just want to get some information. Possibly, yeah, they want to know if somebody knows how they can get out of being under judgment. But something about, yeah, like somebody feeling like that, you know, they were under judgment by somebody. So I don't know if somebody, you know, yeah, like has, you know, like some type of information, you know, about somebody or some people. I'm pretty sure they do, you know. Especially, yeah, with the high priestess coming out. Especially, yeah, with people, whoever these people are, trying to play on somebody's top, playing in somebody's energy. You know, but this is like, yeah, like whoever these people are, yeah, the cord has already been cut. The spiritual restraining order has already been put in place. They violated it. And so, yeah, all bets are off when it comes to, yeah, like information about these people. Yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they set off the spiritual alarm. And, yeah, their ancestors is like, oh, nah. Oh, nah. We done went to spiritual court. We got the paperwork, you know. Yeah, the high priestess with the scroll. Yeah, we got the paperwork and everything. It says spiritual restraining order. So whoever these people are, yeah, they violated some type of spiritual restraining order. They set off the spiritual alarm. But they also set off the spiritual alarm when they were, yeah, lurking for information. When they were watching somebody to see if somebody was going to slip up, you know, and get, and yeah, speak on some information. there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they want some information to use against somebody. And I feel like it's out of, like that they're being scared. They're being scared because, yeah, like they feel like that somebody has information on them. But yeah, if they would have stayed in their place and ran their race, then yeah, somebody possibly wouldn't have, some information on them. But whoever this is, they can't think for themselves. They're codependent. So yeah, they listen to other people. Other people possibly, yeah, pay their bills, or they, yeah, depend on other people to pay their bills. But we got leaked information on social media. So I don't know if somebody, yeah, leaked some information on social media, or somebody, could be trying to get close to somebody, to get information to use against somebody, to leak it on social media. So yeah, somebody, yeah, they got lured into a bad situation. But we got somebody's family doesn't like somebody. So I don't know if that's why somebody, leaked some information on social media. So somebody, yeah, could have listened to their family, that said, somebody, can't be trusted or whatever. But whoever this is, yeah, they're an emotional wreck. Yeah, especially with the 9 of Swords. So be aware of whoever this is that wants to get close to somebody to get information to use it against them. They're going to try to act like, that, yeah, like they're interested in somebody's life. But they didn't show any interest in somebody's life, So now all of a sudden they care. So be aware. This is like, yeah, like somebody's family, Yeah. And somebody knows that, yeah, somebody's family don't like them. All of a sudden, now they want to reach out. Now they want to, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they're involved in some type of coercion out here. I don't know. Somebody, could have coerced somebody to leak some information on social media. Somebody that was involved in some type of coercion, yeah, they have been withholding information. I don't know if they were involved, in, yeah, like staging some type of accident. But somebody's about to receive some good news. But whoever these people are, they've never been excited about somebody's good news, and they're not excited about somebody's good news now. It could be a deceitful brother for somebody. But something about, yeah, like somebody should have listened. So I feel like somebody should have listened to, yeah, like, not whoever these people are. Yeah. Somebody overlooked the bad guy, or some people overlooked the bad guy. So now all of a sudden they care because, yeah, they overlooked the bad guy. But yeah, it's too late. They're under judgment and they're scared. We got a karmic partner, so there's a karmic partner involved. So somebody's karmic partner could be involved. It could they could be the bad guy. Somebody's deceitful brother. But it's something about, yeah, like a karmic partner being involved in some type of coercion. So it's giving me, yeah, like the divine is stepping in on somebody's behalf. So we got learn to adapt and thrive and change. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, could have been in a relationship. Yeah, and they could have been playing like that they were single because, yeah, their family didn't like somebody. But it's because, yeah, their family watches somebody, and yeah, like their family, is scared because of who somebody is. It's giving me, yeah, somebody's power, somebody's credibility, somebody's good name. The same people that could have been trying to sabotage somebody's good name. But we got a karmic masculine. So there's a karmic masculine involved. Yep. So whoever this message is for, you were a lesson. You were sent as a lesson to teach a lesson. So too late. Too late. So they were doing all this to somebody that was sent as a lesson to teach a lesson. They were doing all this, yeah, that to somebody that was sent to help them. Yep. So yeah, they overlooked the bad guy or the bad guys. So yeah, there's somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, within the next 10 days could be looking and feeling like a jackass. And it's also giving me too, yeah, like people, trying to get close to somebody to get some information to use against them. Yeah, in the next 10 days, they're going to be looking and feeling like a jackass. And I feel like, there's some people, that, yeah, they've been watching somebody, yeah, like trying to get information to use against somebody, and yeah, they can't find nothing. Looking and feeling like a jackass, yeah. Because Not only was somebody, sent as a lesson to teach a lesson, somebody's being used as an example of what God can do. Yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 333. Somebody could be 38 years old, or somebody could be born in 1983. But somebody knew the whole time. So somebody knew the whole time that their family didn't like somebody. Somebody, could have known the whole time that, yeah, like somebody, was sent in their life, to help them. But this is also giving me too the high priestess. Yeah. So the high priestess, could have knew the whole time what was going on. That could be how, like they didn't fall into some type of trap. Somebody did, could have knew, the whole time that they set off some type of spiritual alarm. But this is like, like somebody keep playing on somebody's top after, they spiritually, they committed, a big violation. So there's somebody that definitely, could be having dark thoughts out here. They definitely, could be speaking dark words. Or, they're surrounded by dark energy. We got a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. There's one involved. That could be, like the bad guy. That could be somebody that could be trying to, like get close to somebody to get some information to use against somebody. Or, there's people that knew the whole time, what somebody or some people were trying to do. So somebody, could try to play dumb. Like, I didn't know, that, like they were luring me to, coerce, or, they were luring me to do this. But you had a choice. There was two sides. Both sides was green. But you just thought that the other side was greener because they could have dangled, a carrot in front of your face with your, or, a can of Coke in your face, with your thirsty self. So somebody definitely is about to receive some bad news. This is also giving me too, like people wanting somebody, to receive some bad news. Yeah. These people definitely, are being ruled by ego. Or they were being ruled by ego. Yeah. Pride and ego. Now they're under judgment and they're scared because, they judge somebody and, judge ye not. And y'all know the rest. So we got information about a court case. So somebody, could receive some information about a court case. Or something about, somebody wants to know, somebody, knows some stuff about a court case. Or, there's some type of information about a court case that could have been leaked on social media. We got, please take your guard down. I love you. So I don't know. Somebody, could be begging and pleading for somebody, like to take their guard down. But I feel like it's a part of, like somebody, like, trying to get close to somebody to get some information to use it against them. So be aware, because, somebody's family don't like somebody. Somebody's mother don't like somebody. Somebody's father don't like somebody. Or this could be somebody's in-law, so somebody could be married. Somebody's family possibly doesn't like somebody because, somebody says what they mean and mean what they say. So, somebody's, somebody, they have a hard no, Yeah. So, I feel like somebody definitely, is in an emotional wreck right now. And, catastrophe is hitting. Or within the next 10 days, catastrophe is definitely, going to hit. And, the truth will be revealed. Somebody definitely has been holding some type of information. And it definitely could have something to do with like some type of street life or some type of criminal life. I don't know, somebody's family don't like somebody because, of somebody's past. But, the past is behind somebody. Somebody has learned to adapt and thrive and change. So, somebody's changed their life out here. But it's something about, like somebody, like not, like falling into the trap, of a street life or a criminal life. So something about, people wanting somebody to fall in some type of trap or wanting somebody, to, like, operate, like in the past or the past version of them. But something about, Somebody, being ruled by pride and ego when it comes to, like them living some type of street life or criminal life. So I don't know. But somebody, was sent as a lesson to teach a lesson. So somebody lived a street life, a criminal life before. Somebody, done lived, a life of judgment. Somebody done lived a life of, So how can, how can the Most High God send somebody, people's way if they haven't lived and they haven't learned? Somebody's learned and learn to adapt and thrive and change. So somebody has learned, somebody has changed. And so somebody is being able to be sent as a lesson to teach lessons to other people. And then on top of that, somebody's being used as an example of what God can do, and it's called change. So there's somebody else, some people that regrets betraying somebody, or within the next 10 days they going to. Yep. Somebody or some people are feeling and looking like a jackass, or they're about to be. So somebody needs to know that the truth will be revealed, and somebody is about to receive some need to know information. But whatever's about to take place, no one thought that this would happen for somebody. So we got letting go of ego. So there's somebody or some people that definitely could be letting go of their ego. But they don't have no choice, because pride comes before the fall. Pride and ego, it goes together. So somebody is being told, don't be afraid to speak up. So whenever somebody receives like this truth, or whenever somebody receives this need to know information, somebody's being told like not to speak up. But this is also too like somebody like they want to apologize, or they want to say that they're letting go of their ego. They regret betraying somebody. Somebody could be like they could be like, well, I apologize or whatever, but then be like, and I received this bad news, and I need your help. So somebody just needs to be aware. We got emotionally exhausted. So somebody, could be emotionally exhausted from this situation. Or, there's somebody, some people, they're emotionally exhausted. Somebody, that was being ruled by their ego is definitely, emotionally exhausted. Somebody is emotionally exhausted, by them setting off the spiritual alarm. So, they didn't know, what would happen, when they set off the spiritual alarm, or when they decided, to, violate the spiritual restraining order. Now they want to bury the hatchet. Whoever this is, they definitely, could feel threatened by somebody's realness. Somebody needs to stay real. Somebody's family don't like somebody because, somebody's real. Oh, well, so what's the opposite of real? Fake. Stay fake. So whoever these people are, they entered into the danger zone. Somebody wants to bury the hatchet. They think if, like they bury the hatchet, then, they get to exit the danger zone. Whoever this is, they're under judgment for judging you. And the fact of the matter is, they judged you for being real. So that further lets me know, who these people are. So there is somebody that definitely, could be going through some type of major health crisis out here. So there is some type of communication that definitely could be coming somebody's way. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So there are somebody or some people that finally sees who they really are. I feel like it's the bad guy that somebody or some people overlooked. But there could be somebody or some people that finally see, like who, you are. They could be finally seeing, who God is, So, most people think that God is just, one way. Loving God, merciful God. But they don't, realize that, but going back to the beginning, like people, they read, that God is loving, God is, all this, but then they don't read the other part where it talks about God's wrath. So there's somebody or some people that definitely, could be praying for forgiveness now. yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they were failing to learn from their mistakes. Be aware of, yeah, like somebody, yeah, praying for forgiveness, but yeah, like failing to learn. So it goes back to, yeah, asking for forgiveness, but yeah, continuing, to, yeah, do the same thing, It's pointless to ask for forgiveness. Yeah, but somebody definitely, yeah, is they're money hungry. So, whatever, they were doing, yeah, it was out of greed. I don't know if there's some people, that said that somebody was money hungry or, yeah. Whoever this is, they could have been trying to put somebody in a make or break situation. Or yeah, there's somebody that now, yeah, they're in a make or break situation. Because they didn't receive some bad news, or they're going to be. But yeah, whoever this message is for, you could build a house out of all the bricks that they threw at you. And so when it comes to, yeah, somebody finally sees who they really are, it could be, God, or it could be, whoever this message is for. Yeah, they're understanding that it was a lesson. So yeah, understanding that, yeah, somebody was sent as a lesson to teach a lesson. And so yeah, somebody or some people's back is against the wall. But it's also giving me too, yeah, people, yeah, they wanted somebody's back against the wall. Somebody, they could say that they felt like that their back was against the wall. Yeah, but somebody definitely, yeah, took part in some type of illegal activity out here. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So somebody could be being included in a very important decision out here. So that could be what no one thought would happen for somebody. But it goes back to, yeah, a second chance at something, or some type of missed opportunity, or something, that somebody, wasn't ready for, somebody's ready for. Or this could be like, yeah, this could be some information. But yeah, there's also a blockage that's being removed. So, and I feel like it's some people. We got a guardian angel beside you. So yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, they have a guardian angel beside them. I don't know, for somebody it could be a mother, it could be a father. This is also giving me too, yeah, like it's a mother, or father, or some people, where, yeah, are deemed as a blockage. Yeah, they're being removed. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we got a karmic masculine. So be aware, because there could be a karmic masculine that could be wanting to communicate with somebody. Or yeah, whoever this is, they took part in some type of illegal activity. I don't know if whoever this is, they could be trying to, yeah, like, put somebody in a make or break situation. Or they have, but somebody, yeah, they didn't fall, into the trap. But either way it goes, yeah, karma is getting the last laugh. And yeah, divine intervention is at play. So yeah, somebody just being told, yeah, to protect your peace. And just know that, yeah, the ball is in your court. And for somebody, yeah, it could be time for somebody to draw the line. So it definitely, yeah, could be time for somebody to speak up. So this is like, yeah, not only, yeah, like the people got to pay up, but at the same time, like, yeah, like somebody needs to, yeah, like, it's giving me, yeah, like rejection is your protection, but yeah, like speak it, But, Somebody, you know, could have been somebody, you know, going back to they should have listened. So somebody, you know, could have warned somebody, you know, about a storm. Mm-hmm. So we got speak from the heart. So somebody, you know, could want to speak from the heart. But I feel like or maybe it's somebody, you know, that realized that they should have listened, you know. Maybe it's them that, you know, now it's time for them to speak up, you know, draw the line, you know, whatever have you. But somebody definitely played two sides. But we talked about that. It definitely could be a karmic soulmate. So there's a karmic soulmate involved, but we do have a karmic masculine. And then we got sick feminine energy. So there's a sick feminine energy out here. I don't know if they're sick, you know, like physically, or, you know, if it's mentally. Or that's that drama king and drama queen. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely have been abandoned by their spiritual team out here. Yeah, somebody's sick in the head mentally. Somebody's mentally unstable. Or that's what somebody or some people, you know, said about somebody. They can't be trusted, you know. They judge somebody based off of, you know, what they, you know, looked at from the outside. Or, you know, they base somebody by watching somebody on social media. So they think somebody, you know, is mentally unstable because, somebody be, you know, using them tarot cards. Or, you know, somebody be talking about, you know, stuff that, a lot of people you don't know about, you know. Somebody has information, you know, that, a lot of people aren't privy to. So now somebody could be trying to do some type of damage control out here. Somebody definitely, could have been trying to hold on to, like a relationship for money. But that cruel plan failed. So whoever this is, they thought that they wouldn't get caught. And they done got caught. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.